Welcome back to the Ticket Setup series. In today's session, we're going to focus in on the prereqs that any Ticket admin should consider prior to installing Tikit. There's effectively 4 prereqs that we would like our customers to consider. The first is you need to be an Azure admin to install Tikit. The reason for that is when we install Tikit, we install it inside of your Azure environment, and it has access to different parts of your Azure environment, including the ability to install into Microsoft Teams. The second and third requirements are around the apps that Tikit deploys to your business. So Tikit has 2 apps. Those apps are Tikit and Tikit Virtual Agent. And the Tikit app is where agents will work. It's also where you'll kick off the install. And Tikit Virtual Agent is where end users will work. Now, these 2 apps can be found under the Teams Admin Center in Manage Apps, under Teams Apps, Manage Apps, excuse me. And on the right-hand side here, you'll have a little search area, and you can search for Tikit. And you'll see 2 apps here, Tikit and Tikit Virtual Agent. Now, when we publish these apps, we by default allow them to be used by anyone in the business, and you'll see that app status here of allowed. But if you see these are blocked, the first thing you need to do is unblock those apps. So as an example, if I were to go into Tikit and I saw that it was blocked, I would then want to allow this app. Ours is currently allowed, so the toggle here is blocked, but it would be the inverse if it was blocked. The second thing you're going to want to check is assignments. So under assignments, you'll see here that everyone currently has the ability to install Tikit. Now, some companies have a policy where only certain users can install apps and/or they block all the apps. And you'll want to change this to either certain users or groups or everyone in the organization based upon your own internal policy, but it needs to be available to be able to actually use the app. You'll see here that mine's set to everyone in the organization because that's the default. But if yours is set to one of these other 2, you'll need to decide whether or not you want to flip it to everyone in the organization or broaden it out to a specific user or group that needs to install Tikit and take advantage of Tikit or Tikit Virtual Agent. Our recommendation is to do everyone in the organization, but that's up to you. The fourth consideration is whether or not you want to set up a mailbox for Tikit. Tikit is an omni-channel solution, so it works in Teams, it works in web, and it works in email. And if you want to take advantage of the email functionality, you will need to consider setting up a mailbox. The reason why you would consider this is because maybe your business wants the ability to assign a mailbox or multiple mailboxes to different teams like IT or facilities or HR. And when email is sent to that mailbox, we will read that mailbox and create a ticket, and then create a communication channel between the requester of that newly created ticket and the agents to be able to communicate back and forth across that mailbox. You'll be able to hook that up to Tikit after you install the product, but if it's something you want to do, you would go over to M365 Admin Center and either create a user or shared mailbox. We find that most of our customers use shared mailboxes, and the reason for that is because a shared mailbox provides the same functionality as a user mailbox, at least for Tikit, and what we're trying to do, but it doesn't require a license. And you'll see here I have 2 examples of a shared mailbox that we're leveraging in our setup, which is the help mailbox, which is my main IT one, and then I have Tikit deployed to the HR team, and I have an HR help mailbox. Going to pause the session for now. Really appreciate you taking the time. If you have any questions, please email team@tikit.ai.